Rounding out the meal this holiday is the one and only Fridge Whisperer, Chef Deb Rankin, and of course we are making some wonderful, delicious lemon squares from your book, Truly Tantalizing Canadian Cuisine. And do you know what I didn't know? But there's pictures in here, and pictures are what make me able to follow a cookbook.
Yeah, because you eat with your eyes first, right?
And I just need to know if I did it right, Chef. That's what it really comes down to. Did I make it look like the chef intended? If not, then I know that I didn't do a good job and I got to try it again.
There's the lemon squares.
There's our lemon squares.
And there's the lemon squares in real life over there.
All right, so we're going to be making these goodies.
These are world famous lemon squares. I must tell you, people all around the world always ask me for this recipe.
And you give it just free
I do.
will?
Well,
Wow.
now I'll make them by the book, of course.
There you go. What is
This is, you're going to love me. You're going to kiss me just for this one thing, okay?
Oh.
You know how when you make brownies and that,
Yeah?
and they're so messy trying to clean your pan?
Yes.
Take your parchment paper.
Yes.
Just crumple it up. Crumple it up, just like it's a bad note. Put it in the water.
Put it in the water.
Put it in the water.
What are you doing to us today?
Yep. Get it all nice and wet. What you're going to do is you're going to open it up. Right?
Yeah.
A little bit of hocus pocus here. And then what you're going to do is it'll take the shape of your baking pan.
No!
And so after your tarts bake,
Yeah.
totally all you have to do is just pull it out and you got a clean pan. You don't have to
Really?
grease it or
the
anything.
The water doesn't, really?
Yep, no have to grease it.
And the water won't ruin whatever it is we
no,
made?
No, trust me on this one.
I trust
Okay,
you.
what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to zest a lemon.
Oh.
Here I've got a half a cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice. These are lemons from Durham Organic.
Oh, nice.
In here, 2 cups of all-purpose flour and a half a cup of ice.
I zested my nail.
Okay, well you want to...
Well, I'm not good, Chef. Like, you can't
fine.
trust
I
me
know
with
it's very hard with
objects
isn't
that
it?
are
In the
serrated
food
and
processor.
bladed.
2 cups of all-purpose flour.
2 cups of all-purpose flour.
A half a cup of confectioner's sugar, icing sugar.
Okay.
Right? We're going to give that a little whiz.
In our blender that works.
So much easier. And then I'm going to put in a cup of just diced butter. Okay, so this actually ends up being a shortbread crust, right? Just like a shortbread cookie. And what I want to do is I just want to pulse this till it comes together.
Do we need
That's going
to
be our
use
base.
a processor? Can we use
You can totally go old school.
Okay.
2 knives, a pastry blender,
Yeah.
but this is faster, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's done. So what we're going to do is you just take this.
This is a good zester.
It is a good zester, as your knuckles will tell you, right?
My nail.
Whoops.
There's a piece of Dina nail in there.
That's
somewhere.
okay. A little bit of protein never hurt anybody.
Yeah, that's so gross.
So what you want to do is pat this down.
Oh, it's already done?
Yes, 350 oven for 20 minutes. Rotate the pan from back to front halfway through.
So
after 10 minutes,
Okay.
right? Okay, so there's your base, okay? So in there, we're going to do 6 eggs.
Okay.
We've already got a half a cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice and the zest of 1 lemon. I think
Yes.
that's fine, babe.
Local lemons.
Local lemons from Durham Organic.
did
Okay,
it
and what you want to
again.
do is
I'm
when you're
gonna
breaking your
stop.
eggs,
Yes.
break them on a flat surface and not on the side.
Why?
Because it puts the shell inside. Then you got to pick it out.
You're right.
Having said that, if you do get shell in there, use the shell to get the shell out.
Oh, just scoop
It's like a magnet.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I don't know why it just works, okay?
You've got
So
lots of tricks.
that's what I was saying. This is more about method than ingredient, right?
Wow.
Except for my beautiful lemons.
They're so
Yeah, they're not
beautiful.
waxed.
Oh, and they
just
smell
don't they
so
smell
good.
fragrant? When you're getting lemons in the supermarket, you know they go from 33 cents in the summer to $1.33
gosh,
in the
yes.
winter. What you want to do is you want to touch them. Have your way with them in the produce department. And what you
Why
want to
not?
do is they want to feel like this, the outer skin. Like when you
Like-
press on that.
So the outer part of
Yeah,
our...
instead of really hard like here, you want it to feel kind of like that. And that means that there's less membrane or there's less pith and there's more membrane, which is the flesh, right? And then
so
give
it
it a
has
little
nothing
roll.
to do with the ripeness?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Just if it's thin or not, right? So we've got that in there.
Yeah.
We've got, okay, just close your eyes. 2 cups of granulated sugar.
You know, whatever. It's
We're
going
gonna
to
give it a whisk.
Let's just
Whisk,
load
whisk,
in
whisk.
the sugar.
And so when this comes out of the oven, what you're going to do is you're going to just put it on right away. You're going to put on your base, and that's a lemon
So it'll be
curd.
like a golden brown?
Yeah, it'll be very lightly golden brown, right? Very light. But just think of like if you're making shortbread cookies, you don't want them really brown, eh? They're just like a
No,
little brown on
no,
the edge and
yes.
then white in the middle, and that's where you're going for this.
20 minutes, hey?
20 minutes at 350. And then you're going to put your curd on, and then you're going to bake it for another 25 minutes at the same temperature.
This is the curd.
This is the lemon curd. So you could do this on top of the stove for a lemon meringue pie. What we're going to put in there is this is a tablespoon of cornstarch and a pinch of salt.
Oh, to make it
the
a little
salt kind of brings the flavor out, yeah, and it also kind of brightens the flavor of the curd. So with the lemon zest in there, the real lemons, if anybody uses that squeezy bottle of lemons that's shaped like a lemon.
Oh yeah, we don't want that.
No, I'm going to hunt you down, and I will take you out if I find any of that in a pantry.
You need to use real lemons. Okay, we are going to put
lemons.
this curd on top of our shell.
Right.
Or on top of our shortbread.
Right. Now, we're not going to do that right now because I've got to take this home.
Okay, well then we won't do it. We're going to come back and we're going to taste the final product.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you. I don't think I whipped it.
Yeah, you have to make sure all the sugar is completely developed.
All right, stay with us, more dates.